So I've been 30 years in ministry. And last year I found myself in a place where I've never been before. I found myself faithful with church, but bored with God. I lost my joy. Lost my first love. I mean, I can hold a note and play guitar, and whenever I saw I was in trouble and people will see beyond into the broken, I just pick up the guitar and sing. And I could hide for months. I was faithful, but not burning. And it came to a point where I just couldn't do it anymore. Because it's not what this thing is supposed to be. Your design, the design of your heart is to live with fascination and wonder and awe, with burning heart in love, full of love, with the majesty and the glory and the beauty and the excellencies of this incredible Christ. The all-sufficient, all-satisfying one. I was at a place where I would go to my Bible to get my next preach. But when I was a young man, I would run to the Bible, get goosebumps on the inside, and open the pages, and there was like this burning within me because the man I was so hungry to know was in the pages of that book. And I couldn't wait to read from this side to that side, to see him, to know him, to find him, to love him. And now I'm sitting there counting the minutes. And it's death. It can't work this way. When last have you just opened the book and your heart it started burning within you? I can't tell you the story, maybe another time, but I caught myself falling in love with him again in such a way, in a deeper way I think I've ever been. You know what I started doing again? I don't know if it's natural or normal, but I've even started reading my Bible on my knees. I have such respect and fear for the glory of the Lord. It's not just a book. It's not just a prayer. It's holy. It's set apart. It's meant to move you, not bore you. So I bow and I pray. I remember growing up at my grandma's house. She went to the Lord at the age of, I think, 84, 85. And just before she went, every morning, every night, she would be on her knees praying. I saw that. That's the way. When last have you bruised your knees for your marriage and for your children and for this church and for the lost? These holy things. Familiarity, it's a cancer in comfort. It's a cancer. It just eats the life out of our Christianity. When we were created to be burning with love. John had the vision in the book of Revelation. See, when I saw him, I fell as though I was a dead man. What do you mean, John? You saw him, you were the one against his heart. What are you doing? It's almost like John, those conversations I've had with him, it's like John wanted to say to me, it's easy for you to say, have you seen him? Have you really seen him? I'm putting money on the table, Merv. If you've seen him the way I've seen him, you'll go down too, buddy. Because he's spectacular. He's dazzling. He is beyond anything I've seen or touched. A dangerous place to be is to be faithful with church and bored with the most excellent, beautiful, exciting, glorious man of all eternity. Heaven has a gaze, and it's been responding in praise ever since. It's all heaven does, day and night. Look at him. Look at him. He's captivated eternity with the majesty revealed through him. And I was at a place where I was watching what the time was when my elder was preaching, because I forgot where I was and I forgot who was there. I'll close with this. The prophet Isaiah prophesies about this beautiful one to come. Seems it's like it's Christmas, and he says when he comes, this is how he will relate to you. This is how he will be known to the earth dwellers. He will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Almighty God, Prince of Peace, Everlasting Father. If you do a study on that chapter, the word Wonderful and Counselor, it's not partners. It stands separately. So the prophet declares, the one that's coming will be called Wonderful. Do you know what that word wonderful means in the Hebrew? The wonders inside this wonder is too wonderful to articulate through any language found on the earth. Are you still captivated by this wonder? Wonderful. I won't go into the others. It's amazing, but wonderful. And the other thing I've noticed in myself, I've lost the beauty of the story. Andrew's right. Christmas in South Africa is not big. We do watermelons and lamb. And what's die ander ding wat jy gesê het vanoggend? Gammon. Our kids swim and it's pool parties and it's holidays, but we love you. It's like you're in a magical land. You guys really do this well. But maybe as we go into Christmas, I'll leave you with this. Maybe to pause from all the lights and the gifts and to think about the wonder of the one who is all-knowing, eternal, uncreated, all-sufficient, almighty. The one who made little Mary in her mother's womb with his hands, Psalm 139, fearfully and wonderfully. Can you imagine Jesus making his mother in her mother's womb? Knowing that probably 14 or 15 years from now, I'm going to climb into you and become a singular cell in your womb. and I'm going to be dependent on you. You would have to feed me and care for me and look after me. The humility of God, can you grasp that? And then he climbs into Mary's womb. The God who created all things spoke light into existence, carved the depth of the ocean's floor, sculpted the Alps, dreamt of colors and flowers and trees and fruits. That one is now a singular cell in a little teenage Jewish girl's womb. Dependent, needy, weak, because of love. Christmas is not just Christmas. It's more than just a baby in a manger. It's the story of stories. I can't get into the life of Jesus, but the humility, Paul would say in Hebrews twice, he became like us in all things. Now, if you're a human being, you might think that's a compliment, but it's not. Because of love. What kind of love is this? I don't know. If telling you, if I was God, I would have walked away. I looked at Adam sinning, and Adam's sin changed him. That's identity theft. Right there, it stole all our destinies. Adam sins, and it changes him completely. Where before the sin, his object of affection was the Father. Now, through sin, the object of his affection became himself. He lost connection, and separation came from the Father. But you see, the fall didn't change God. It changed Adam. But God still did what He always does. He came. Isn't that incredible? Hey, Adam, where are you, boy? And the other day I was asking him, like in all honesty, we're kind of in a mess. Why didn't you just, when Adam sinned, just unplug him quickly? Plug him out and upgrade him. Make him without choice. But for love to be real, there has to be choice. And the second thing, and I asked the Lord, I said, why did you go? As if it's some great theological mystery. Why did you go towards Him? Like with Jesus, why would you come in that way? And it's as if the Father was, what do you mean? Why are you asking me this? I went towards Adam because I loved him. His sin didn't change my heart for him. So I pray that you would this Christmas fall in love with him again. Fall in love with the story of wonder, of unfailing love, that you will get caught up in the beauty of this majestic God, that you would be fearful and passion-lit, and that this will be a no other. That some of you may return to your first love. Step out of boredom back into passion. Take your faithfulness and pour faith back into it. And burn.